Hello, welcome to Savage Kitchen, where everything that we cook is for you and your dog. That's Mabel. She's our co-host and food tester. And I'm Sylvie, the host of this show, Savage Kitchen. Now today I want to do something super quick, super simple, that the first time I did it, I was very nervous about. I wasn't sure how it worked, but it's so easy. And I'm going to demystify how to make fermented vegetables, okay? You're not going to believe how simple it is and how much value it adds. Enzymes, probiotics, natural probiotics that actually help yourself and your dog digest food and absorb nutrition. So here it goes. It's so easy. Make sure that you have a very clean container. You can buy them or just recycle them. I tend to recycle mine. You need filtered water, and I think this is an important part of it because spring water can have different minerals in them that I guess alter it, and so filtered water is just pure, clean water with no minerals in it. You need salt. I don't think the salt is as important as the water, so just regular salt is fine. Sea salt, that's fine as well. And then whatever vegetable you want to ferment, okay? I've picked carrots and cauliflower as my option for today. So let me show you how easy it is, okay? Your clean jar. I've grated some ginger to put in the bottom of the pot of the glass jar. Very simple. Literally peel the ginger and then just grate it, okay? And then take the grate and put it at the bottom of the jar, like that, right? We're just putting it at the bottom of the jar. Then layer with, you can do all carrots or all cauliflower, but I like to layer it because it actually looks prettier. So you're gonna fill your jar, add the cauliflower, do sort of even layers. You want to cut them small enough so that they're easily absorbing and fermenting. Because the bigger it is, there's more techniques to actually get them to ferment, so smaller pieces are easier. This is the super easy way, right? Okay, so now you're gonna fill the jar. Then there's different techniques, like there's all kinds of different ways that you can do this. I just use a shot glass, and you're meant to actually crush down the vegetables that are in the jar. Super simple, like just crush it, push it in, and this is important to do before you add the water, okay? So crush it. Make it as compact as you can. There are some tools that are way better than this. This is just all I have. Okay? And you want to make sure that you have enough space from the bottom of where the vegetables start to the top of the bottle. Okay? So, because you don't want the vegetables to actually be airborne. You want them to be below the water line. Okay? So that's why it's important to crush these. Okay? So now I've pushed them down as far as I can. I mix my water with salt just because it helps me to measure the percentage of salt to water, but also I just want to make sure the whole bottle, the salt is actually diluted in the water. So for every cup of distilled water, or filtered water, sorry, for every cup of filtered water, you do 1 teaspoon of salt, okay? So that's 1. Pour it in. If it needs more, you want to fill it to the top so that the vegetables are not actually touching the top of the water line, so it's below the water line. 1 teaspoon for every cup of water. And cover the top, not tight, just cover it loosely. You can even put it in a little bowl because it will probably overflow because all of the fermenting will come alive and start to bubble and come out. And so when you start the first day, it looks like this, right? Clear, and the veggies are nice and clear, but the water is clear. And then 10 days later, this is what it looks like. See? So it's all murky inside. I'll open it for you so you can see what it looks like. Right? So after you leave it on the counter, don't put it in the fridge, don't tighten the lid, just leave it. And even put a little bowl underneath in case the water spills over. So I'm going to give you a heads up. It might actually smell bad at first, but that's what fermented vegetables are. It's basically fermented. It's releasing all of these and growing all of this bacteria that is actually so good for you, like a probiotic. So it's building all this healthy stuff for your stomach. So I'm going to tell you something that you may not know, and I didn't know, but then I learned, is that sometimes the vegetables that float to the top will actually rot and it'll get like fuzzy. Don't worry, remove it, add the filtered water, the salted filtered water back in, like more, to fill the top, the bottle again, and leave it. I promise you it's okay, no problem. After 10 days, it's ready to eat, okay? So when you taste it, if it's mushy and slimy, probably not good, but that's never happened to me. That's just something that I read up on, and if it's slimy, you don't want to eat it. But most likely it won't be slimy. You're gonna taste it, and it's gonna taste exactly like what you buy in a store. It's easy, it's cheap, and it's so good for you, right? So after those 7 to 10 days, and you've done all your things, or you've removed any rotten vegetables, you've replaced some of the water, you've had it, you think it's great, it's good, you then tighten the lid and put it in the fridge, and then it'll stay fresh in the fridge at that point on. So you don't want to really go past the 10-day mark, and that's how you make fermented vegetables. It's so easy. So now you're going to say, there's no way Mabel's going to eat that, right? Because she's like, it's fermented. But you know something? It actually is still crunchy, right? And part of the reason is because I put the ginger at the bottom of the pot, of the jar. But partly because that's just how fermentation works. It doesn't get mushy, it just gets fermented. So I'm going to show you that she will eat it. Hi. Do you want to have some fermented veggies? Here. I personally like it. Do you want carrot? It's yummy, right? This one? That's good, right? And you could put it in your salad. You want more? It's just so easy to make. Anyway, that's how you make fermented veggies. Easy, healthy, and super cheap. Bye. Oh, she wants you to subscribe. I feel like I'll have better luck if she's the one who wants you to.